Hey everyone, this is Patrick with SFMF Fishing, and today we have the Northeast Monsterbass. No tricks, no nothing. There's no special type of promotion type bag. This is what it doesn't say what pro picked this. Says we should be throwing in the Northeast. So here we go. We got our waterproof bag, or semi-waterproof bag, but nice bag nonetheless. I went out this weekend, used it for my soft plastics, made it easy. And so inside this we have, let's see, we have our card, our bag. On the back it says win a Monsterbass gift card. It tells you how. Rick's VIP deal of the month. Our vision is no different. 97% pure tungsten weights are the VIP deal of the month. Tips of the month with Oklahoma's worst angler. He's great to watch. He's funny. And of course the price. So just so y'all know, there is a raffle I donated a bunch of gear to. If you want to see the gear I personally donated to the raffle, check out the video I did. I believe it's the best raffle ever. And I will, if you're interested, I will put the link in the descriptions when I'm done and post this. And so make sure you click on it if you want to see. There's a kayak. There is all the fishing gear. It's going to be raffled off, $40 a ticket. All proceeds go to veterans organizations. The person who's holding the raffle is a fellow Marine. Her name is Elena, and she's incredible. She's an Iraqi war vet also. There's not much she can't do. She's doing a 65-mile hike. She's going from Boston Common to the Bourne Cemetery on the Cape come Memorial Day, and yeah, she's phenomenal. So there's the price card. In here is a sticker also. I guess when I get to the sticker, I will show you. I can't see it per se, but I know there's one in here. And let's start off with a luck-estrike Hail Mary Lipless crankbait. MSRP is $9 on this. I don't know. I personally would not buy this. I'm telling you that right now. This is shad dot, shad colors, shad not here. So, who picked this color out for this region? You're wrong. Flat out. I will say that straight up. This is a weird looking bait. Of course, this lure will go into the tackle box for my fellow veterans here. If they want to throw it, that's fine. I've been taking people out lately, and the colors I keep telling them to take, and they pick the colors I'm getting here versus the colors at work. They're like, I'm not getting any hits. I'm like, which one are you using? And they're saying, oh, I'm using the white one, I'm using this one, I'm using this one. I'm like, that's wrong. That's not what they forage on. But anyways, just to take a look at the dynamics of this bait. It almost, I don't know if you could see that or not, but it looks like somebody went and pinched the crankbait skinny, which you get a big fat head in the front, and then you get the water dynamics coming through this way, which is gonna throw some real good wobble on this. You know, if this came in the Northeast in a different color, listen to the deep rattle. Actually not a bad bait. It's the color that is wrong. Definitely not something I would give to the New England Northeast area. Next, Catch Outdoors Jack Slap. Okay. Last 2 times I went out, literally must have between pickerel and bass, mostly pound, pound and a half, 2 pound bass. I've been killing them. I easily over 50 bass 2 times out. The water's warmed up. They're going in. They're moving into spawn. They're going after big baits. They're going after food they can eat and get full and fat so they can spawn and sit on their nest and not have to go out. A 1/3 ounce bait. Cold water, really cold water, right before it turns ice, maybe. I know other reviews are saying, oh, this is perfect for right here. No. This is, this will catch a crappie, a bluegill. Matter of fact, I'm putting this in my panfish box because I definitely would not throw this for bass. Not me personally. I'm not saying you can't, and you can. But the bass I like to catch wouldn't, yeah. And that's bright silver. That is a clear water bait. I mean, that's an ultra clear water bait. It's not going to do the trick here. And that, believe it or not, you want the real slap? The MSRP is $7 on this. That's a slap. Next, one of my least favorite baits or bait companies, Strike King. I know everybody else out there loves Strike King. I'm not a fan of Strike King. Strike King baits are made more for the South, the Midwest fishing, not for the Northeast fishing. This is a KVD Spinner bait. You see the problem? White. My fish don't have anything to forage on that's white. One of my vets I took out, he says, oh, you were catching all those fish on a spinner? I was trying a spinner, and I look and I said, well, no wonder you're using white. I gave him a bluegill Z-Man spinner bait, put a trailer on it to match the bait, the spinner, and that's when you catch fish. You got to match your forage. This does not match forage around here. This, I don't care how much, this could be $100 bait. If it doesn't match my forage, it's useless. And this spinner bait is useless where I live. So this is $7, and I don't use that. I have everything I buy myself for me. All this is going to my fellow veterans, and they'll look and they say, "Oh, what a beautiful color, white! Oh yeah," but they're not going to catch fish. I want them to catch fish. I give them every opportunity. I give them lessons. I tell them what to use. I tell them how to use it, but they still pick from the big tackle boxes I've created with all this tackle I've gotten through Monsterbass. And when I get colors like this that don't match my region, they get disappointed because they can't catch fish. And that was a $7 bait. And that's a 3/8 ounce spinner bait. And again, this is specifically made for clear water. This is a clear water bait. See that silver blades? It can thump all it wants. Nothing is going to hit that. Maybe a pickerel. That's about it. If that's what you're aiming to fish for, that's fine. But I teach my vets how to hunt for bass. Next is the Bama Baits Alabama Slammer Double D. And it's an $8 bait. I think we've gotten this before. So this would probably be a duplicate from not too long ago, less than a year ago. If it was over a year ago, it really wouldn't matter. But, you know. But here you go. It doesn't say the diving. It doesn't. There's no color description to it, so I can't tell you that. But it's got like a bone pattern on the outside. So it's got a lime green bottom. It's got a dark top. Bit of a, I don't know if you could tell or not, but it's a purplish black. I kind of like that. Just to Bama Baits to improve this particular color. If you had put in an orange, little orange right here, would have been super. But really not that bad of a bait. I hope my vets do throw this. I think it'll do well come the after the spawn, but not right now. But yeah. But this is stained water. I'd throw this in stained water. And if I was to take a guess, this is probably going to dive about 7 or 8 feet. And like I said, that's an $8 bait. Okay. So 1 out of 4 definitely use around here. Next is Gene Larue Biffle Bug. You really can't go wrong with soft plastic Biffle Bug. This is a bit of a weird color. I don't know if it's too much of a weird color, but hopefully I'll teach one of my vets how to Texas rig, and he can use it for that, or they can use it as a trailer. But okay, we got 2 good ones around for here, and that's a $6 bait. And next is the Signature Catch Stickworm. And this is a made in Canada bait. You only get 6 worms in this. $6, $1 a worm. Okay. Not crazy about the color. It's called Rust. I do like the fact that it's a true 6, not a made up 6, because you have to rip the top to get to the baits, and I really want to find out. They don't smell like anything. There is no smell. This is a very, very tough rubber, almost like tire rubber. Not impressed with this worm whatsoever. I mean, it does have movement, but these look like they will get ripped in a heartbeat. Yeah, not impressed with these. The type of rubber is just lousy. It's keep them in Canada. $6, $1 a worm. Next is the Thunderhawk Hybrid Dive, and they are $4.50. These will definitely get used around here. Matter of fact, next time I go fishing, I'm gonna encourage one of the guys to take these with him and try it. And I think running it in the right areas, they'll have good luck. Like the color, it's dark, matches the water, matches the hatch around here. Overall, good bait. Good weight to them. Looks like, let's see, let's pull one out. What I'm thinking, it looks like when it'll sit down like that, so that tail will stick up. And that's pretty much like it is. I mean, it's almost like a Ned rig swim bait. Pretty interesting. I like it. I like the color very much so. The eyes are real. Very good quality. It doesn't. Let's give it the hook test. Oh yeah, sharp hook. I really do hope one of my guys take this out next time I bring the kayaks out, because it looks like it's something that would really work. And like I said, that was $4.50, decent price for something that will definitely catch a fish and definitely catch a bass. And next up is the Mustad treble hooks. I do like red hooks. Not crazy about the Mustad treble hooks. These are very flexible, which are breakable. A 2X would have been nice, or even an X for the strength. I don't know if I will use these because the bend is, if I get a lunker on there, that hook's gonna bend out. I plan on catching lunkers. But this is, I buy treble hooks all the time. I make my own lures, I give them away, and so I do know the prices of hooks. I usually use the VMC Barbarians 2X an X strength, and yeah, and so I do know the prices of hooks. So, but paying for a name Mustad, size 4 hooks. They look awful small for 4s, but it says it's 4s. They look more like 6s. It says they're 3 hooks, $3. I don't know. Do your own research. And of course the bait bag, which is awesome to have. If you don't have, honestly, these are good to have. So you get in your kayak, you got your soft plastics, you always keep your trays of hard baits, and you keep that in your milk crate right behind your seat, and you take your soft plastics, throw that in front of you, and you're all set, dude. Keep all of my terminal and my hard now in the hard cases behind me, and all my soft plastic goes in my bait bag, and I like it. It's great. Yeah. So all in all, I don't know who picked this bag. Not impressed with it. Definitely could have been picked differently. Honestly, it could. By the time they decide to pick, they don't know what the weather's going to be, or they can guess what the weather's going to be, but they're hitting on a much different stuff than this. At least here. It's you got to go big right now. They're eating big time. I would lose count. I would just start reeling, and then bam, and it would be like fish after fish after fish. And if I change up colors, they stop hitting. I'll go with the forage colors, and bam, they start hitting again. If these baits were in different colors that were conducive to Northeast or New England fishing, I would be more excited. I'm really not that excited. I don't keep any of these baits. All these baits are going into my Veterans tackle box. I would like to be more excited, trust me, only because Rick does a lot for nonprofits, and he does a lot for veterans, as I know, and I would love to give this a good review, but I just can't. I can't give it 100% thumbs up. It just, I mean, everybody got one of these, so I'm thinking maybe a great deal on getting these, so put these all in boxes. And this is a panfish bait all day long for me around here, or it could be an ice fishing lure, but definitely not going to even waste my time throwing it, because or even if they want to throw it for catching bluegill or something like that, more power to them. But it's not something I would throw. It's too small for the big fish I want to catch. I just can't see this really flexible hook pulling in a 5-pound bass. I just can't see it. I could be wrong, but this is probably great movement and everything else. I love the rattle in this, but why give us this color? Why? Didn't anybody even try out these worms and see how they work? These are really stiff rubber. They have good movement because of the stiffness, but durability, I can see these just getting ripped easy. And way too pricey. $1 a worm? Yeah, no. So, I mean, again, I'm not keeping all this. I know these look great. And I know one of my vets will pick this up and say, ooh, look at this pretty white. I'm going to throw this. But this will catch absolutely nothing where I live. Absolutely nothing. Strike King baits, they don't make them for the Northeast. They cater to the South and the Midwest fishing. I'm not a fan of their baits, and until I start receiving baits that work around here, I never will be. And it is what it is. So we do have the raffle to support veterans organizations, and the 3 organizations that the raffle does benefit is on the website. It's $40 a ticket. I donated about $500 worth of gear that I paid for myself, and so please check it out. And if the pictures, there are just a few pictures of the kayak, the lures, and the rod and reel setup, and the tackle box. But there's a lot more if you go ahead and check out my video that I did on the best raffle ever. And this is why I'm not doing a giveaway, because I spent so much money on this raffle. I just got to think about affordability too. So check it out. I'll post the link on my underneath there, so make sure you check it out, and don't forget to subscribe, because I am still in the process of starting my own non-profit to help my fellow vets and first responders and the heroes that help make this country free. So stay tuned. Okay, and if you know any veterans you haven't heard from them for a while, please give them a buddy check. Make sure they're okay. Alright, until next time, peace out.